Morning. We have a nice cool day on Chris Kyle Day today, February 2nd. I'm getting ready for my neighborhood workout, which is gonna be fairly new. All these workouts are pretty new, kind of changing everything up every day. This is I got my 90-pound bag on my back. I'm just gonna bring it down to the end here. We essentially live in a construction zone because they're still building all the houses, so I'm gonna leverage that a little bit. I'm gonna do some wall climbs. We have like a 6-foot wall that goes around the neighborhood. It gets people real excited when you see me jumping over it back and forth, but nobody says anything. They look and they make faces, but nobody actually says anything to the guy in the Bonefrog shirt jumping over the wall. I guess they pick their battles. Anyway, so I'm gonna go down to the end here where we have some houses that are yet to be completed, and I'm gonna use their windows to simulate the hey buddy, simulate the exercise of throwing the bag through and jumping through those holes that we do in Bonefrog. Do my standard sandbag workout with cleans and dragging the thing on the ground, you know, during a bear crawl and stuff like that. And we also neighborhood itself is like a 1 mile loop, so I'm gonna go back at the vest and do a lap of the vest as well, or a few laps. I like to say that and then I cut it short. Anyway, ooh. The bag is kind of falling off my shoulder. Just making just the setup itself fun enough, but all right, so I'm gonna get started. This is a cool day today. It's we're in South Florida and it's in the low 50s, only going up to 60 today, so it's kind of good throwing the heavy bag around weather, I suppose. But I'm gonna get after it. See you in a minute. Hey, no, real cool little quirk to my my training here is if you look behind me right there, that's a bald eagle's nest, and we have 2 bald eagles, and they got eggs. I don't know if you can hear them. If I be quiet for a second, you probably can't hear them. But it's kind of cool to have bald eagles overlooking my workout as I get through this. This is a cool little quirk. Let's get after it. Hey, so I'm back. Left the vest off. Did a pretty hard 2-mile run. I did it in, it looked like it was under 7 minutes, 650 miles or something like that. So ran it pretty hard. I'm gonna hit the wall now, but I did wanna just show you the bald eagle is actually in the nest. I believe she's feeding babies, which is kind of cool, but can't get up there to see. So we're just gonna get after it. I am going to imagine that bald eagle is the spirit of Chris Kyle on Chris Kyle Day today, and basically tell me to get through this workout and embrace the suck and shut the F up. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit the wall first, then do some bag pulls with the rope. I'm gonna bear crawl it. You'll see it. It'll be in the video. Better stop talking about it. Just go. Here we go. Okay, I feel kind of bad because somebody's taking pictures of the bird, but I don't feel that bad. I gotta work out. So here we go. See, I'm not that great at this. I'm having trouble trusting, letting my body get over the wall and just let my legs kick over. I want to kind of force them over. And I mean, I don't want to, but when I get up there, that's what I feel like. Four. Am I bleeding? It's 5 of those. Now, I'm gonna drag the bag. You can even go up the hill a little here. I'm gonna drag the bag that way, 25-foot rope, and then bear crawl it back. I'd like to do a few reps of this. I bet I'll probably struggle at one. Mike Murphy. One more. Totally worth it. check it out. He's at the top of the tree, right there, sitting up there watching me. Let's go for it. Everybody's taking eagle pictures out there, and I'm hopping this wall, looking like man, gassed. It's like a 5-foot freaking wall. So much easier. The more my chest and upper body I get over the wall, the rest just flips. You just gotta trust it. That's why I'm practicing on this 6-foot wall, 5 foot, 5.5 foot, whatever it is. I need to find an 8-foot wall to work with. Bet you wondered where the hell I went. I wait for the cars to pass so they didn't see me doing this. Was that 3? Stopping traffic now. You know what? I'll go time lapse here in case, oh fuck it. Just shut it off if you don't want to see it. Pace is slowing down, huh? We're done with that. Okay, so if you haven't been following along, I'm basically a pretender that I've never actually done an OCR. So I'm trying to learn all I can through my primary means of education these days, which is YouTube. And I've seen a bunch of videos. You know what? There's a lot of videos of guys and gals with the GoPros on, and it's kind of great. They're trying to show you their experience. I get it. The experience, though, from a YouTube standpoint, sucks. It's gets me motion sick within like 2 minutes. I don't get seasick, but video make me motion sick like you wouldn't believe. So I can't watch them. But what I have seen is people jumping through these window-like things. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of the obstacle. But you bring the bag. I think it's like a 40-pound bag. This one's like a 90-pound bag. Other people have a brute force bag and say this isn't 90 pounds. I have a bunch of steel shot in the middle to make up for it. I was trying to see what my Fran time was and I didn't have a bar, so I used the bag and I found out my time sucked. That's why I needed the 90 pounds, so I kind of left it like that. I got my strongman bag for deadlifting. That's for a different story. So I'm gonna go to this partly constructed house over here, practice climbing in and out of windows with a bag. Looks like there's a bunch of different techniques depending on the size of the window. If it's high enough, you just throw the bag through. I am freaking gassed. Super pumped that I had my ego watching over me today. I love that thing. It's my favorite part of my house. So we're gonna drop the camera off. Oh, cool. Because the scaffolding got like a little piece over the top to block it. It should work, and I'll probably go in. I'll go out the other window over there. You know, it'll set up the camera on the inside. Let's do that. Hope the neighbors don't get pissed off. These people are always angry anyway. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay, see you in a bit. Let's give it a go. It seems like for something this low, which I think is only the first of the obstacles, this one isn't too bad. Especially if the bag is soaked enough. If I could lay it on my shoulders like that. Stop that video. I do have a taller window over here, but it's essentially it's over like this giant puddle. I'm gonna make a mess if I get in there. All right, whatever. Hope to make those other obstacles a little better. Look at that. All right, I don't recommend this at home, but I was able to try a few more things. So this doesn't really work as an 8-foot wall, but it's more like, actually that is 8 feet right there, right? No, maybe not, maybe it's 7. It's probably more like, I should know, it's 82 inches, 7 feet, so 84 inches, I mean, so, yeah. So I can tell you right now that an 8-foot wall is gonna be a problem for me. I was able to get up here, and I can't pull myself up. I guess I'm pretty gassed right now, but I was able to do a leg hook over the top up here, and it's a little too small to get through it and really try. I can also, for the, what was it called? Like the Viking shelf or something? It's where it's just an eye bar that goes across the top. I can use this scaffolding for that, even though it's kind of sharp. I tried to pull myself up, and it's like diamond plated up there, so it kind of tore me up a little. But that's probably about the same height. So I can kind of train with some of those things, but those are kind of the options if you don't have, you know, a ninja gym in your backyard. Thinking me to wrap it up here for today. Do a long trail run tomorrow. I'll keep posting these things until they don't let me share them anymore. If it's useful for anybody, I know I would actually watch these if somebody else was doing them. So get out there, get after it, and hey, I'm sure everybody at this point knows who Chris Kyle is today. Chris probably wouldn't want you remembering him. He would want you remembering Chad Littlefield and Mark Lee. And Mark Lee, in turn, would want you to remember Brian Job and Ryan Job, sorry. And you know, and there's a million other names that we'll never hear about that we owe everything to. So that's why I get out here and do this every day. It's just a small token of, and it doesn't really provide anybody else anything, but it you know, I can get out here and do it where others can't. So I do. All right, get after it.